Hello, my name is Salvador, and in this software orientation, I will be helping you create an IMR&D report using Word's references and design tools. You will need the full version of Word to add some of these elements, so if you run into that issue, please talk to the lab assistants at the desk in room 307. If you only need help with certain sections, check the bookmarks on the video to skip to those sections. To set up our document, we're going to turn on Visual Aids in the Home tab, and open the navigation panel in the View tab. For our Mac users, switch on the navigation pane. These make traversing and understanding our document much easier. For our first page, type the words cover page. This is just a reminder for later and is meant to be deleted when you actually add your cover page. Press Enter, open the Layout tab, click the Breaks drop-down menu, and add a page break. This next page will be our table of contents page. After typing table of contents, open your Home tab, find the Styles box, and select this H1 style. We are adding this style so that later, when we add a table of contents, Word will automatically recognize the sections in our document. Press Enter and add another page break by clicking on the Layout tab, Breaks, and Page. This new page will be our table of figures. So go ahead and apply our H1 style just like before. Press Enter, and we're going to add in the Layout tab a next page break. From now on, we will be adding next page breaks so our header and footer can have different formatting. Now we're going to add the sections of our IMR&D using the same method. Type Introduction, apply your H1 style from the Styles box in the Home tab, press Enter, and add another page break, next page break. Type in Methods, go to Home, H1, Enter, Layout, and Next Page. Here, type Results and Discussion. Apply your H1 style. Press Enter. Go to Layout and add a next page break. Finally, type Conclusions and Recommendations. Go to Home. Apply your H1 style. Press Enter and add one final next page break. This last page will be our references page, but when we create an automatic references table, it'll have its own title. Now we will be adding page numbers and formatting to our headers. Use the navigation pane to get to our introduction section, and scroll up to see the top of the page. Double-click into the header and type the title of your document. I don't have a title, so I'm just going to type Report Title. Press the Tab key twice to get to the right side of the header and open the Header and Footer tab if it's not already opened. Click the Page Number drop-down menu, hover your mouse over Current Position, and select the Plain Number option. This should not start at 1 since we have previous pages in our document. We do want it to start at 1, so we're going to change the format using the same drop-down menu as before. Click Page Number, go to Format Page Numbers. We're going to leave our number format as is, and we're going to click the Start At button. We're going to ensure it has 1. If it doesn't, you can just change that, and then we're going to click OK. Now we're going to add front matter page numbers. Using your navigation pane, click on the Table of Contents button and open the header on this page. Move your cursor to the right-hand side after the number 2 and open the Page Number drop-down menu. Now we're going to click Format Page Numbers, and this time we're going to change the number format to lowercase Roman numerals. We're going to leave the page numbering as Continue from Previous Section since we still have a blank cover page that counts as a page. Click OK. And finally, we're going to click Different First Page. This way, when you create an actual design for your cover page, it won't have any of the title or numbers on there. Next, in our IMR&D report, we're going to update the styles of our text so the whole document is consistent. Use the navigation pane to get to your introduction page. And here, place your cursor after the last word, and I'm going to press enter. Here I'm going to add some filler text just so that we can work with things, but you can use your actual text. I'm going to scroll back up to the top of our introduction, find the end of our first paragraph, and press enter. Here I will type the word subtitle, and using my style blocks in the Home tab, apply our H2 style. Now, to modify my style, I'm going to highlight my subtitle and change the aspects of it. I'll first change the font to be Georgia. I'll keep my size to be 16. I'll change the color to a dark gray, and I will italicize my font. Since it's how I like it, I'm going to go ahead and right-click the H2 style and select Update Heading 2 to match selection. This will make it so all of the H2s in your document will automatically have its own formatting that looks just like this. Next, we're going to highlight the word Introduction because we want to change this style. I will change the font to be Georgia, change the font size to be 18. I want my color to be a dark green, and I'm going to center my word. I'll also be changing the spacing of my H1s so that the top of the document isn't so blank. To do that, I'll open the line spacing box, go to line spacing options, and right here in this little box here, I'm going to change the before to be 0. After that, I'm going to click OK, and now you'll notice that there's less space above the word introduction. Now, to update this style, I'm going to go to my H1 in the Styles box and select Update Heading 1 to match selection. This will update all of the H1s in our document so that it has the same formatting. To add an in-text citation to our document, start by placing your cursor before the last period in the last line of body text at the top of our introduction page, right here. Open your References tab, and in the Bibliography section, make sure your style is set to APA, and click the Insert Citation drop-down menu. Select the Add New Source, and since I don't have any actual real data, I'm going to use some fake things. I'll type in TCM Tech Lab. My title will be IMR&D Report. The year is 2025. The city I'm in is Denton, and the publisher will be UNT. I'm going to select OK, and you'll see an automatic citation added right there. To add a table, scroll to the bottom of the randomized text and place your cursor at the end. Press Enter and open your Insert tab. I'm going to click the drop-down menu for Table and insert a 3x3 table. To add a caption to your table, right-click the axis icon and select Insert Caption. Change the position to be below selected item, and press OK. To add a table of figures, use the navigation pane to traverse to the Table of Figures page. Place your cursor at the end of the title, press Enter, and open your References tab. In the Captions section, click the button that says Insert Table of Figures. I'm going to edit this one because I don't like how it looks, so I'm going to go to Options and set the style to be Caption. We're just going to leave it as is. Press OK, and press OK one more time. To add a table of contents, use the navigation pane to reach the Table of Contents page. Place your cursor at the end of the title and press Enter. Open your References tab, or in my case have it already open, and click the Table of Contents drop-down menu. I'm going to select Custom Table of Contents and change my show levels to be 2. Click OK, and you'll see we have a table of contents. To add our references, click Conclusions and Recommendations in the navigation pane. Scroll down to see the final page, and click the Bibliography drop-down menu. If you're on Windows, select the second built-in References option. If you're on Mac, select the Bibliography option and change the title from Bibliography to References. Finally, we're going to update our table of contents to include this References tab, so use the navigation pane to get back to your table of contents page. Right-click the table, click Update Field, and update entire table. If everything went right, you should see a references line right here at the bottom. Make sure you save your document so you don't lose anything, and thank you for watching the IMR&D report orientation.